What's up, everyone? Oh, my glasses. Get off my face.
Nope. That's right.
What's good? What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? It is your favorite frustrated creative Sholay signing in for another video. Welcome back. If you're new to my channel, hi, hello, hola. My name is Sholay, and this is my creative entertainment channel where I post movie, cultural, and social commentary. Now let's jump into this video. I wanted to talk about unpopular opinions, more directed on Black History Month. As you know, it is February. So I'm gonna be focusing more on relational, family dynamic, and stuff like that. And then if you guys would like me to do a part 2 or even a part 3 on different topics concerning Black History Month, let me know down below. My first hot take when it comes to Black History Month, relational edition, I have to say, saying spare the rod, spoil the child when it comes to parents literally abusing their kids doesn't make any sense to me. There's difference between discipline and abuse. And a lot of Black parents do not understand that. Like, y'all go to church religiously, take that verse, and then all of a sudden it excuses the way that you verbally abuse your child. It excuses the way you physically abuse your child. It excuses the way you emotionally abuse your child. How does that, why? And then you wonder why your child ends up being some crazy fanatic when they get older. Or you wonder why your child ends up allowing abuse to be in their relationship when that's the way you brought them up. No, I don't want to be hearing young kids crying. I don't want to be seeing you pull out the belt after every inconvenience that you feel. Like, that's, no. Your child would have been a free, happy child if you didn't beat them after every single little thing. Like, I understand, yes. Maybe a little tap on the hand or maybe hit on the butt, I get that. But when it's like literally any little thing your child does that you don't like, it's now you're beating them up. Relax. Relax. You're doing too much. And what I would say to be more effective for parents, even though I'm not a parent, is understanding your child. Understanding how your child learns. Every child is different. Some children learn through experience. Some children learn through being talked to, and some children learn through certain kind of discipline. It's not every day you have to come and beat up your child. But if you see that your child will listen to you more when you go ahead and teach them a lesson, then teach them a lesson. If your child is that kind of child who likes daring stuff, allow them to experience whatever they want to experience. And if your child is the type that is more sensitive towards words, speak to them. Don't use the word disappointed, but be very stern. It's really that simple. Really that simple. But y'all just lazy and you don't want to start thinking about ways on how to train your children properly. Why do Black parents treat their daughters worse than their sons? Like, y'all will let the boys skate on anything possible. They could even bring a child home and you would actually be accommodating towards it. But let your daughter do the same thing. She's a hoe. She's a slut. She's this. She's that. Whoa. Whoa, when it comes to the chores in the house, you leave it all for your daughter. When it comes to cooking, cleaning, all for your daughter. But your son still doesn't even know how to boil hot dogs. And then when your son ends up being this callous human being, who's to blame? Who's to blame? Okay. Okay. Why do Black parents keep around people that they know are not good for their family? They know that that person has some kind of energy around them and it shouldn't be around your kids. Like, is it just me? Because I've noticed that Black parents tend to know the kind of uncles, aunties, brothers, sisters that they have and know that certain people are toxic. So why would you bring them around your kids? Why? Instead of cutting them off completely. Because then it ends up being an incident later on in life where your child ends up being tangled up with that one person. And then you'll be like, oh my gosh, I never knew. Well, whose fault was that? You already knew that that person has some kind of energy around them. Why? Like, I don't like this, oh, we're keeping an image, so that's why we have to welcome everybody in it. No, because it could be unsafe for your child. Do you know how many stories where we heard parents literally being like, I knew that this person was toxic and I knew this person had some kind of tendency to act in a certain kind of way around my child, but I still kept them around because they were family.
This is not how you know food is good. I don't know if it's a black thing, but when food is good, I start dancing. I'm like, no musical. I'm just. Okay, there's a lot. This ain't no slick challenge, baby. But keep those nips somewhere else. I'm cutting this out. Oh, okay.
Colorism within families is literally disgusting, and it literally affects the children so badly growing up. And seeing that really determines how the child then grows up and actually functions properly in society. And we need to unlearn how we speak to our children when they're growing up based on the way they look. Like, that shouldn't even be a thing. But the fact that, like, parents, uncles, aunties, grandmothers, and stuff like that will treat a certain kid different than the other just based off the color of their skin. And I'm gonna need us black people to check ourselves, because it also translates to the way that we treat little children in day-to-day life, whether you are related to the child or not. How they see people treat them and treat people who look like them affects them. This over fetishization of light skin and wanting light skinned children and wanting to breed them, and don't you guys get tired? I honestly feel bad for light skinned people to a certain degree, because I can only wonder how it's like people wanting to be with you or people treating you nice just based off the way you look. Not even genuine interest in who you are as a person. Just because you look the way you look, that's the reason why people want to like you, want to be like you, want to have kids that look like you. That's really weird. As a black person, yes, I already experienced that. There's literally people who want to date me because they think that they can have mixed kids with me, or they want to be around me because I'm black and I'm cool. Like, that's weird. But for light-skinned people, that's a whole different ballgame. Black women need to sit back and stop fighting the fight for dark-skinned men. Stop fighting the fight for black men when it comes to over-fetishization. They need to stop. Because we're looking stupid out here trying to defend men who don't even care. Who don't care if they're getting fetishized.
For you page, and I just want to show y'all a snippet of it.
Going around about why do white girls like black dudes? We can't have nothing, all this other bullshit. So I just came here to explain to TikTok why us white females love our black men. First of all, they're sexy as hell.
Where do I even fucking start? First off, you said you was trying to address it to TikTok, but the way your tone and the way you had to hesitate to say TikTok means you were trying to address it to black women. Secondly, can you stop fetishizing black men? Like, I'm so tired of seeing you fucking snow roaches fetishizing black men. Like, not once in that fucking video did you say how a black man makes you feel. That you feel comfortable around a black man, or that you even remotely feel loved by a black man. But no, it was all the things that they do sexually for you. And don't even get me started on your little fucking fake black sin. Babe, I got so much more to say. Come back for part 2. It's the fact that I've been on this fucking planet for 22 fucking years and have been called everything under the fucking sun. But never have I had someone call me a fucking porch monkey.
The ones that care are speaking up, but a large majority of them do not care. So fighting for them, just for you to look stupid afterwards, just for you to get bashed afterwards, makes no sense. We should sit down and deal with the over-fetishization of us, over the people who are trying to get clout from us to be with us just so they can get publicity and fame. We need to check that.
One, I don't feel bad. I am not apologetic at all that I refer to black women as chocolate babies, boy. That shit is not bad. You 30 years older than me, though. I understand, man. Two total different generations. Back in the 50s, that shit probably ain't sound fucking too good. It's 2021 though. That shit ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? I ain't out dropping the N-word and shit. You know what I mean? I could be like them other white boys that be singing that shit in the song thinking that shit cool. I don't do that. Alright? I do love black women though, and they definitely my little chocolate babies. Boy, chocolate my favorite motherfucking flavor, boy. Get over it. Ah, goddamn, turn your granddaughter into my chocolate baby. Boy, you gotta watch out for some young cats, boy. Some of us malicious, and I'm some of them. Fucking with me, man. And also what we gonna talk about, you wearing some thun-thuns in one of your videos in an open fake Versace robe.
We need to stop fighting fights that other people need to fight. Let's fight our own, okay? We have way too many things we gotta deal with that we gotta go start fighting for men who don't even care that this is happening to them. If they wanna go ahead and date white women, let them. That's their business. Cope on me, do whatever you want. But don't be complaining anyhow when your children have to go through a series of things that you could have prevented. Don't start complaining anyhow when the situations that you find yourself in are undesirable to you, but you could have prevented it. But you wanted to continue to do kana and start dating all kinds of women. That's your business. Do you know how many black guys have literally been put in prison because of the white girlfriends that they so-called want to go ahead and get? But it's okay. Look at me, oh. I'm not dating these men, so I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it. The reason why a black woman would go ahead and date outside of her race is completely different than the way a black man will go ahead and date outside his race. I am not even kidding. It's completely different. And you can argue with me to now to kingdom come. I don't care. It is completely different. It's so rare that you go ahead and see a black woman date outside of her race just because she doesn't like black men. Just a couple examples. I didn't find any black men that wanted me. I'm tired of the dating pool that I have, you know, so that's why I went ahead to branch out. This guy really liked me and I was really interested in him and I went to go ahead and date him. Those are the kind of things you hear from black women who go ahead and date outside their race. But black men, it's usually deep-rooted in self-hatred. It's usually deep-rooted in what society perpetuates. It's literally deep-rooted in the way that they analyze their own families. It's never just on, oh, I saw this white girl and I thought she was really pretty. I'm not saying there isn't. I'm not saying there isn't. But it's so rare. I'm used to hearing, you know, I'm with a white girl because, you know, you gotta get with a snow bunny. They're all fine out here, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get with a black girl. No. Why? Why? You don't need to bring us in your equation. You can do whatever you want with your peen. I don't care. Stretch them out if you want. But don't bring black women into the mix. We don't care what you do. Do whatever you want. I'm just worried for you. That's it. Because I know what these kind of things entail. I'm worried for you. I'm not against you. I'm for you. Okay? The dynamic between black women and black men have been so tainted, especially when it comes to relationships. And in order for us to do better, we need to hear each other out. We need to hold each other accountable in such a way that is more loving. We're so quick to get on each other for the littlest of things. And even within being in your own gender, there's still so much hatred. Like, black women could be my biggest supporters, but at the same time be my biggest enemies. And it's so disgusting. Like, understandable, you may not agree with everything I say. You may not agree with the way I live my life, but you shouldn't be tearing me down just because you have a contrary opinion to what I have. Alright y'all, this is part 1 of my video. If you would like me to release the second video at the end of this month, please comment down below and let me know how your week is going. What are some expectations that you have for this new month? What are things that you're interested in? And what exactly are you trying to continue in this new month that we have here? Alright y'all, remember it is your favorite frustrated creative Sholay signing out of this video. And remember, God made you special and he loves you very much. And you can do anything you set your mind to with God, of course.